Hello, hello, my desmadre souls. Welcome to Coming Home to Self. It's been a while, but you know that desmadre of the week. It's actually been 2 weeks now, but it's been a little bit of crazy times right now, living in the unknown, and honestly, just I've been feeling a little bit all over the place, and I feel like m- I've been needing to be moving, I guess. I feel like I have to be moving constantly and um just staying active and stuff. It's been helping me a lot to heal. And I am here to tell you I'm feeling so much better. Like every week I feel like I feel much better. Um and this is making me feel like my life has been changing so much lately and just living in the unknown without a solid job like I used to. Like that one has been big for me because I feel like now I'm living day by day, like 100% relying on faith by God. And honestly, I'm not even going to lie, it's been feeling amazing. Surprisingly, I will be lying if I say, like, I'm life is hard or I've been, just struggling, but actually I haven't. I been doing really good. The opportunities for little jobs here or there, or little gigs here and there are arising out of nowhere suddenly too, and I've been able to stay on, just on top with my bills and stuff. And I feel like it's definitely different than what I was used to. But same with opportunities in my life, with meeting new people, learning new things, meeting new mentors, talking to people who I usually wouldn't. And the reason why I'm saying that's because I will usually be really busy working. Um, so yeah, I feel like what I noticed is that lately I've been feeling like my eyes have been really, really open because before I feel like I was more focused, career focused, and just family focused and stuff like that. And now that I am, in this new beginning with my life, I feel like literally I'm a blank page, which feel like God and the universe and life has been just throwing opportunities at me and just open up so many other roads in my, I guess, in my drive, in my way. And I feel like it's exciting to just be open to anything that life can come and just surprise me with. And I feel like lately, um, I don't know, I feel like I've been hanging out with a lot of people, like I said, meeting different people. Just that's very exciting to me because then I am learning new ways of, I don't know, just do things or just open to new experiences, even opportunities to make money. Just I've been learning so much more that I feel like if I was in my regular job or being married still, I feel like I wouldn't have been able to do this since, that takes a lot of time and a lot of my, a lot of, like, I guess, my persona, and now that I am pretty much single, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like life is more exciting now because I am exploring all these new ideas and new things in life, and a lot of opportunities are coming my way. And it's crazy to realize how I was so scared to be in the unknown and so scared to feel like there is no pattern and there is not a sequence of events or a routine. Um, there is no structure almost. And I would have never thought that this was going to bring me happiness. I always saw the stuff that are all over the place, so had no structure, no pattern. It's scary because that's the way your brain works, and I feel like not seeing a pattern for what's next, it could be really scary. But in reality, it has been so exciting. And if I wouldn't been in this situation where I literally have nothing to lose anymore, because I feel like God just erased everything from my page, I guess, if that's my life, and now my page is blank. So there is now a new life I can completely just write again and start all over, a clean slate pretty much. And that opportunity, I don't know, it just feels so exciting. It's been so fun. It's been definitely having days that are good, and some of them are a little sad still, but the gaps in between the good ones versus the bad ones are like, now the gap is bigger every time. Um and if this is your first episode, um I I I got cheated on, and my ex-husband abandoned us, and it was just a whole mess, and so that destroyed me. But honestly, I feel like I'm rising in a way different way. I never thought it was going to be possible, and that's because our mind always lives from the past experiences and always lives in the past. So there's no way I would have ever realized that this was possible, obviously, because I never experienced this before ever in my life. And being in this situation of like not knowing what's next, completely living in in fate mode, and trusting God and just trusting that the universe is going to provide. And obviously, I'm still moving, I'm still trying, I'm open to any opportunity. People that tells me, "Oh, you can do this, you can do that," or little gigs here and there. I just throw myself out there, and so far it has been working amazingly for me, and it just feels really good right now how life it's been going on for me. And honestly, I'm amazed. I'm amazed for how good life is just going. It's just flowing. I'm literally just flowing, living, enjoying, just healing and transitioning to this new major energy shift that God is taking me to, this destiny. I don't even know if that sounds very delusional, but hey, this podcast is about that, is about believing in things that you don't quite see, but they do exist, and they just trusting and having a spiritual, um, I guess a spiritual journey, and knowing that there's something out there bigger than us and is taking care of us. And I believe that the best way I can live my life it's to honor myself and to work in myself. I think it's crazy to sometimes we get so caught up with the human experience of making money and working and being a parent and just things like that that we forget that if we enjoy life we almost feel guilty about it. Like I have a lot of friends that have kids, or they have responsibility obviously like anybody else, and they feel guilty if they go out or if they take time for themselves or whatever it is that they do for themselves, including myself. We feel guilty about that, and that's because it just we forget that that's definitely worth it. Like we think we're supposed to be working or we're supposed to be doing something more productive, but what is more productive and more important than actually ourselves? And that's the phase that I'm in my life, that I'm realizing that life itself is about literally that, living life, enjoying life. And God has put me in this situation where literally I'm living life every single day. And I don't know how is this possible because I am only human and I cannot comprehend how this is happening. But God is taking care of me 100%. And also, I am very blessed with having really good friends and people around me that are constantly supporting me and checking on me, and they believe in me. And I keep meeting people. They are like encouraging me to keep doing what I'm doing. And I don't know, that's just helps me to continue showing up, continuing doing the work. And it just feels amazing to be able to heal at the same time as living, at the same time as learning, at the same time as realizing the importance of life and the importance of living and trusting that God is always going to be there for us. And I believe in God. I do believe strongly in that. But I'm also very open to, some people believe in a just energy or something higher or the spirituality, whatever it is. If I believe in spirituality and in God, I believe in everything that is good and everything that it comes from the light. um I believe there is something bigger out there taking care of us, and things really do happen for a reason. And sometimes we do feel like the world is against us and is after us, but in reality, I mean, it is after us, but it's because the universe and God is trying to give us a sign to move. That we are getting too comfortable, and there is so much more out there than life. They just be constantly upset or working all the time or becoming so materialistic or not learning anything in this human experience. So sometimes with these bad things, situations, or all these things that happen in our life, sometimes they seem bad. It's not that they are really necessarily bad, but if this stuff and these things wouldn't be happening in our life, we wouldn't move and we would stay in the same place that we always been, and we would never grow and we would have never change, and we will always just stay in the same spot. And imagine how boring that is. And then I don't know, I feel like I'm here to experience and just it's so exciting to see how many people you can meet and all these experiences. And I mean, everybody has their story, and everybody's hurting, and everybody's going through shit, and everybody, is it's learning from each other and networking and just meeting cool people. It's just been super amazing for me. Um, and I am just very grateful where I'm at right now. I'm definitely grateful. I've been doing a lot of things that I'm scared to do. And I am glad I'm doing it because um, I get anxious still sometimes from time to time because I'm still healing from my um, broken heart. But I think one of the things I noticed that recently, well, not recently, but that I noticed it affected me a lot when this relationship ended with my ex-husband. It's that I felt very, um, I guess, doubtful about myself and my skills and everything about me because I felt like I couldn't make a decision without him. And him not being here gave me a lot of anxiety. And now every time I was trying to make a decision, it was hard, which I had never struggled with that before. I always make my decisions on my own. Um, and so I'm trying to get back to that to be okay with making decisions on my own as well as throw myself out there in the unknown and new opportunities that come my way. Sometimes, it is scary to try new things and to be out of your comfort zone, but definitely those have been the best experiences. that I've been experiencing lately, because I'm learning, and I am learning to trust myself again, and I am learning to be okay to be in the unknown. And honestly, feels actually now kind of familiar to, I'm feeling more comfortable to be in the uncomfortable, if that makes sense. That familiar feeling of anxiety and a little anxious and a little scary times. I don't know. It feels like I'm defeating this big fear monster a little bit at a time. Like, slowly I'm throwing punches every time I take a chance on something new. And so I feel like that's how, it's a way for me to grow. It's a way for us to grow, to get out of the comfort zone and just try new things and just face our fears and have conversations with ourselves about the roots of why are we scared of things sometimes. And just know that even if you're scared, it's okay to feel scared. You still have to try new things if you want to grow. That's where growth happens. So this is my message for this week. And so I encourage you to do something that scares you, and make sure, even if it's something small, just go out there, try it, get out of your comfort zone, leave a little, and don't be scared. I mean, even if you're scared, you still do it, and trust me, it's gonna feel amazing after you do it, because that proves to your brain and to yourself that you will be okay. Um, and it's actually kind of fun and it's exciting, and you will be learning new things and growing in the process. So make sure you get out there and do something that scares you today. And remember that if you are in this mess and this chaos, I am right there with you. We are all here together in this human experience. And thank you so much for listening to this message from my inner voice aloud.